morning, everybody. Just going to post a quick video this morning. It's a couple days after New Year's, and for most folks, one of their resolutions, or one of the most popular resolutions, is to lose a little bit of weight this year. I've been working in the weight loss industry for going on about 4 or 5 years, maybe even a little bit longer than that if I justify some other jobs that I've held. Anyways, I just thought that I would quickly share with my listeners, my small amount of listeners, but hopefully will be growing, my top 5 weight loss cheat codes to get you guys started this year and hopefully on the right path toward whatever your goals happen to be. Now, I've taken up a little bit of powerlifting this year, which means that weight loss is not really one of my top priorities, so don't pay any attention to this while you're listening to my video, but just know that the advice that I'm going to give you it works if you work it, and it's hopefully will help you on your weight loss journey. So weight loss cheat code number 1 is to know how weight loss works. Now, what I mean by this is that without going into, and I'm just moving my little page of notes that I made for myself, without going into a long chemistry spill or biophysiology spill, there's several different ways to lose weight. And without delving into each and every one of them, the top 3 or 4 that I would like you to consider is 1, probably the most popular method of losing weight is to decrease your intake. So if you decrease the amount of food that you're putting into your body, then in theory you will be able to lose weight because you're not putting in as much as you were previously. That's probably that is the theory behind weight loss methods like portion control, low calorie, that kind of stuff, intermittent fasting. These are all methods to, one way or another, decrease the amount of total food that you're putting into your body each and every day. Increasing energy expenditure is the second way that you can lose weight. And what I mean by that is engaging in some form of exercise. I'm in my office right here. If you ignore my plants, I've got my exercise equipment over here. COVID home gym. So if you increase your energy expenditure, increase the amount of physical activity that you're doing, it'll generally cause a little bit of weight loss. What I recommend for most of my weight loss patients at the clinic that I work at is to, if they're not already engaged in some form of organized weight loss regimen or exercise regimen, to at least 3 times a week spend at least 30 minutes doing some form of cardiovascular activity that gets your heart rate at least above 100, 110 beats per minute. Even higher than that is fine, as long as you don't have any cardiovascular risk factors and your body can tolerate it and age isn't an issue. So yeah, increasing energy expenditure will help you lose weight. Method number 3, knowing how weight loss works, you can alter your metabolism to make it easier for your body to burn fat as an alternative fuel source. And what I mean by that is switching to a diet that's low carbohydrate. So that's an umbrella that basically covers diets like Atkins, basic low carb, keeping your carbs below 35 grams a day. Paleo could possibly fall underneath that umbrella. The carbohydrate foods that are allowed on paleo are generally of a low glycemic index, so you're still pushing that envelope right there. Ketogenic diet, all of these diets essentially deprive your body of its preferred fuel source, carbohydrates, and when you do that, you force your body's metabolism into a corner, and it has no other option than to burn stored fat as an alternative fuel source, which will cause weight loss. Now, there's a 4th method of losing weight that is something that you should consider if that's one of your goals, and that's through supplementation or pharmacological intervention. I always recommend pharmacological intervention as a last result. A very last result would be surgical intervention, but typically, if you have enough willpower and self-control, you can get there on your own through diet and exercise. So supplements basically encourage your body to do one of those three aforementioned things. So you can put high fiber supplements in, which will cause they'll expand in your stomach, make it possible for you to eat less food, and that decreases your intake. There's supplements that allow you to increase your energy expenditure, stimulants, caffeine, certain pharmacological drugs like phentermine will do that as well. And then all drugs that support alteration of a metabolism. There's ketogenic salts, there's ketogenic supplements, MCT oil that you can add to a low carb diet if that's one of your goals and one of the things that you're focusing on. So that's number one, know how weight loss works. Of course, if you have any questions about this, just send me a message and I can go into a little bit more detail. Cheat code number two is something kind of silly, but I recommend it for my patients that I see at my clinic, and it tends to work pretty well for them. The 16-2 rule. And what I mean by that is before each and every meal, and even your snacks, if you have a hard time keeping the moderation and self-control in line between your big meals of the day, is to drink a 16-ounce glass of water before each and every meal and eat 2 hard-boiled eggs. If you don't like eggs, tough luck. I don't really have an alternative. Eggs are a fantastic source of protein, about 6 to 8 grams of protein per medium egg. And if you eat 2 hard-boiled eggs, that'll fill you up tremendously, along with a 16-ounce glass of water. So if overeating is a big issue that you struggle with, this will help you tremendously. Before each and every meal, drink a 16-ounce glass of water. No flavorings, nothing else in it. Water's good for you. Get used to it. And 2 hard-boiled eggs. And that'll fill you up. You'll get some good high bioavailable protein, and you'll feel a lot better in the long run for it. People may not want to spend a lot of time around you in a closed space, if you know what I mean, but it will work. Cheat code number 3, ritualize your weight loss. So what I mean by this is, and it kind of goes along with the 16-2 rule, if you can set in place certain barriers, certain routines that you follow on a daily basis to reinforce your weight loss, you will get much further than someone that just kind of takes an absent-minded approach. So what I mean by this is develop a routine, and this will help you in more areas of your life than just weight loss. Exercise on the same days each and every week. Get up at a certain time. Eat your meals at the same time each day. That way you know what to expect. Your body gets in that routine. Eat your snacks at the same time each day. If you do the 16-2 rule along with it, that'll help it reinforce that ritualization, and your body will just get used to that. Try not to have, if you plan when you're going to eat, basically, you minimize your opportunities for overindulging. And if you want me to go into more detail on that, I can. I don't know if I described that as well as I should have. Cheat code number 4, set realistic goals based on your personality and your health. So very often, every single day, I get people coming to me that weigh 300, 400 pounds, and I ask them what their goal is. And a lot of the time, I'll hear something like, yeah, I want to get to 125, or I want to get to 150, and that's fantastic if that really is your goal. But set some realistic, achievable goals to begin with. If you set a goal bigger than 100 pounds, you're going to probably crash and burn. Know your personality, know what your limitations are, and find a diet and exercise routine that works for you. That's what I tell everybody. There's certain diets and exercise routines that work. There's certain ones, they all work, basically, if you follow them, but some are better suited to certain persons. If you're a vegetarian, low carb is not the diet for you. If you don't like meat, low carb is not the diet for you. If you struggle with an overactive appetite, then low carb is a good diet for you because there's no limit to the amount of food you can eat. It's just the types of foods. So just know yourself, know your personality. Find an exercise routine that really works for you. Cheat code number 5 is supplement appropriately. Know what your goals are. Know what you want to do. Get some information on supplements out there. There's thousands. I'm not going to go into each and every one of them. And good luck on your weight loss journey this year. Take care.